Just for comparison's sake, I've got a full chisel chain here and I've got a semi-chisel chain here. And the first thing I want you to notice is the corner, the outside corner of the cutter on the full chisel chain has a very sharp 90-degree angle. On the semi-chisel chain, it's rounded off. And the result you're going to get there is on the full chisel chain, you've got this really sharp point that's just ready to dig into wood, whereas on the semi-chisel chain, you've got this more rounded point, which is also going to dig into wood, but it's not going to dull as easily if it hits a piece of dirt. What are the differences between your full chisel chain and your semi-chisel chain? Well, given the same wood and the same amount of sharpness, your full chisel chain is going to cut faster because it's got that nice point that's just going to dig into the wood. It's a very aggressive chain. It wants to cut into that wood. Your semi-chisel chain is going to cut a little bit slower. However, it's also going to keep its edge longer, so you'll have to sharpen this chain less often. And when you do sharpen a semi-chisel chain, it's going to be easier to sharpen because it doesn't matter if you have that nice fine point like you do on the full chisel chain. It's rounded, so as long as you put a clean edge on there, it's going to cut fine. Whereas with the full chisel chain, you really need to get that nice point when you're sharpening. If you can take away one thing from this talk we're having now, full chisel cutters have a sharp point and they have a square angle on them. Semi-chisel cutters have a rounded point and a rounded corner on them.